How much money do I make as a new grad registered nurse in the Bay Area, California? So in this video, I'm going to talk about what to expect and some implications of someone who works in the Bay Area as a registered nurse, typically in the acute care hospital setting. Now, this video isn't for me to be just flexing, I'm not about that life. That's the douchebaggery. This is just for informative purposes only. So for people who might be still in nursing school, trying to look for a job, people trying to transfer out, people who are travel nurses who might be thinking about the Bay Area. Now, if you don't know already, California, specifically the Bay Area, is, if not the most highest paying area for registered nurses. I don't know if you'd still consider me a new grad nurse. I've been working in the Bay Area as a float pool nurse in the new grad program for about 2 years now. So it seems like California nurses seem to be a little spoiled in terms of wages and patient ratios. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't know how y'all in other states be handling 10 plus patients in the acute care setting. I don't know what I would do myself. I'd be all over the place. You'll have one patient constantly in pain, needing pain meds around the clock. You got another patient that needs to go to surgery, so you need to prep them up. You got an ED admit coming through, so you need to get everything ready for them. You got a C. diff patient bedbound, doo-doo all up on the bed. Oh, then you got the patient calling the light every 10 minutes. I'm sorry, but it really seems that way. But God bless y'all, respect, doing what you're doing and stuff really takes a lot of work. So obviously I can't tell you the exact amount of what I started off with as a new grad working in the Bay Area, but I will tell you that it was between $60 and $70 an hour, and that's the base wage. So that doesn't even count differentials, so shift differentials, weekend differentials, stuff like that. It doesn't even count that. So working 4 8-hour shifts, I was making well over 6 figs. So about 2 years ago, during my job search, I've looked up so many hospitals and applied and stuff, primarily the Bay Area. And due to word of mouth and also Facebook groups, I got a grasp of what the general range was in terms of wages for the hospitals nearby. Now, this is acute care hospitals that are fairly well known. So this does not include SNFs, definitely not, no clinics, no home health, no hospice. This is only inpatient acute care nursing. From what I found out 2 years ago is that the lowest paid jobs hospital-wise was $45 an hour. And the highest paid for base salary was almost around $70 an hour. And keep in mind, this was 2 years ago. So things are definitely more increased due to inflation. I'm already making more than 10% of what I started off 2 years ago. So as you can see, it's very easy starting off as a new grad nurse working in the Bay Area to be well above 6 figures. So now that you know that wages are much higher in the Bay Area, California, compared to other places, other states, even Southern California, here are some things to consider. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm on Glassdoor, searching the wages and salary for the highest paid cities in the Bay Area, in my opinion. So looking at San Jose, you see here $121,000 average base pay. That sounds about right to me. Now, if you look at San Francisco, you see $115,000 per year. That also sounds right to me. Looking at Indeed, San Francisco Bay Area, $64.50 per hour average base salary. That sounds right to me as well. Looking at Palo Alto, look at that, $77.69 per hour. That's crazy. It's a lot of money. However, you have to consider something, and that's housing, right? So I'm on Zillow now, searching out these different cities. Just to make things simple, I'm putting San Jose, 1 bedroom for rent, sorting from low to high. And as you can see here, you're seeing $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700, and that's just for 1 bedroom. Looking at San Francisco, same drill. Looking from low to high, you're seeing similar prices, $1,600-ish, $1,700, $1,800. That's a lot of money just for 1 bedroom. Now Palo Alto, this one's even crazier. Look at this, $2,000 right off the bat. This is from low to high. And these are small 1 bedroom areas. right? And these are typically old and small, and you don't have AC. You kind of get what you pay for. But it's, if you don't want to commute, this is what you're gonna have to do. So if you're fine with commuting, you could get your rent down to a lot lower and stuff. So you could get, even half the price. If you're fine with commuting, 45 minutes or so, or an hour, but traffic could be a lot worse. So take that into consideration. Me personally, I really value my time in between shifts. So I like to get errands done, spend time with people I care about. So for me personally, it's important that I have a small commute time. And for me, I've personally lived in the Bay Area all my life, so I really love it out here. I feel like I know the culture and I was brought up out here. So I definitely recommend working out here and stuff if you're trying to apply somewhere. This is a place to consider. Now, obviously, wage and how much money you make should not be the main thing you're looking for in finding a job. If you love nursing and stuff and you have better opportunity with different units and stuff, go ahead and take that instead. Because if all you're thinking about is the money and stuff, you're probably in the wrong profession anyways. So that's that. Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe if you like the content. If you have any requests for topics or questions, please let me know. I'd be down to make a video for it. Everyone take it easy out there. I'm out.